Being that They Live was the last film he made in the 80s, the 1990s brought another constant string of misfires. Memoirs of an Invisible Man starring Chevy Chase in 1992, co-directing the 1993 made-for-cable horror anthology movie Body Bags, In the Mouth of Madness starring Sam Neill, and a remake of Village of the Damned in 1995, which starred Christopher Reeve in his last movie role before his paralyzing accident. He directed James Woods in 1998's Vampires after directing a sequel to his own Escape from New York, Escape from LA in 1996, another critical and commercial flop. In 2001, he directed Ghosts of Mars starring Ice Cube. After this one last box office bomb, Carpenter strangely went into hiding, it seemed, except for directing a couple episodes of the popular Showtime anthology series Masters of Horror. Other than that, Carpenter stuck with producing or allowing the creation of remakes to some of his popular movies. The remakes included Assault on Precinct 13 and The Fog in 2005, and the Rob Zombie-directed Halloween in 2007. None of these films were real big successes either. However, John Carpenter is no stranger to liking a paycheck regardless.
Actually, I'm still involved in the Halloweens. To make another one sequel, I get the benefit of being paid some money, which is wonderful because I'm a capitalist and enjoy that.
Other rumored remakes include Escape from New York, Christine, and yes, even a remake of They Live have all been circulating around Hollywood.
Blow it out your ass.
It wasn't until 2009 that Carpenter once again returned to the director's chair for a horror film called The Ward. So with a huge career filled with a ton of non-hits, why is John Carpenter still so revered? What's interesting, but I'm sure discouraging for him, is that most of his films tend to find their audience years down the road. They just don't seem to hit the mark at the time of their release. It's a shame too, because after doing a little reviewing of his filmography, the guy has made some very unique and stylish films. Yes, even the ones that have bombed. And any horror movie fan will tell you that they've seen at the very least one or two of his flicks. Carpenter is very anti-Hollywood, and he makes the films he wants to make by any means necessary, and it shows. Sometimes he lacks the financial backing, but will do what he has to do to get his work out there, which is very inspiring to budding filmmakers. His stories and visuals break cinematic rules while creating new ones. That being said, he's had a big part in influencing many careers of today's most popular filmmakers. For instance, directors Quentin Tarantino and Robert Rodriguez joined forces in 2007 for their 70s-style exploitation double feature, Grindhouse. Both of their entries in this double feature carry heavy influence from Carpenter, and coincidentally, Grindhouse was also not a big hit until its DVD release.
I'm afraid you're gonna have to start getting scared immediately.
Halloween got me branded as a horror director, and they had set me down a career making fantasy and science fiction and horror, but hey, I got to become John Carpenter. How cool is that?